Unbelievable price, a lot of land, a great location, and did I mention no CDD and HOA? Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I have a treat for you. I have this beautiful 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, 1,282 square foot home on 1/4 of an acre with no CDD and no HOA. Fantastic location right here in Ocala, all for $265,000 with some great builder credit. This price is unbelievable because we sell a lot of properties, a lot of brand new homes, and with everything that you get in this house, this is a really good deal. And especially if your budget is between $200,000 to $300,000, you are not very far from a lot of things. Yes, you are about an hour, 15 minutes to Disney and all that, but if you are okay to travel, you're going to get a big bang for your buck as compared to everything in Central Florida and Greater Orlando areas. So the first thing you're going to notice is that you have this really long driveway that can easily fit another 4 cars. You have another 2 cars, beautiful coach light in a community with no CDD. And then you also have this nice walkway. One thing that I want to point out with this builder is that every house that they build, they put the flagpole for a great nation. They put the flag for our country. And I can tell you, as an immigrant to this great nation, I wouldn't go to any other country but America, because if you are willing to work hard, you could be whatever you want to be, and you could just come from the ashes. Because I lost everything in the crash, and then I had to build myself back up. And this is the only country in the world that you could do, because your lineage doesn't really matter. What matters is what you can do. But more on that and my personal story later, but let's get back to the house. So you have this nice walkway, and then you have this front area. I would have wished if they would have screened it, but guess what? You can easily get it screened. You don't need a HOA permission because there is no HOA, no CDD, and that's a big plus. So let's go inside, check this rest of this beautiful house out. Hello, and welcome to another beautiful house right here in Ocala. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, press that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, because we bring you model homes throughout Central Florida, Greater Orlando, Tampa Bay, and Ocala areas. And the house I'm showing you today is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, 1,282 square foot on 1/4 of an acre. It really depends. The price could be a little bit up in regards to if you have a corner lot or if the lot is 1/3 of an acre or an acre. Now, one thing that you do want to know is that these are built on independent lots. So they're on independent. They're not like one of those planned communities where you have an HOA, sometimes you have a CDD. So that is something to keep that in mind. And please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know more about Ocala or the surrounding areas, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I bring you community videos. We talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, everything that you really need to know. With this builder, the price of this house is $265,000, and they are still giving you $7,000 in closing cost credit, so you can use that money to buy down points or to pay your closing cost and prepaid. Now, the ceiling height is cathedral in the great room, which is about 11 foot. Your regular ceiling height is about 9 foot. You have this nice door, a solid door. You will have the tile in the front. Now, if you build from scratch or you get into an inventory home, by the way, that's where you get most bang for your buck, you get most benefits. And one of the reasons for that is that if you go to a builder and they're going to build from dirt, they already own the dirt. They don't have any incentive to discount the pricing or give you more incentives. But if you get an inventory home that is almost done or is going to be completed soon, they're going to be willing to give you a lot more incentives. And we carry a list of all the builders, and compared to what someone else is doing, some of the inventory homes are coming with 4.75% interest rate. Guys, 4.75 fixed for the next 30 years. That is a great rate. It makes affordability a lot more better. Now, affordability in Ocala is growing by leaps and bounds. There's so much happening to it. Yes, you are about an hour, 15 minutes to Disney and everything that Disney has to offer. But if you've been thinking about leaving one of those cold states, because this morning I checked the weather and oh my God, I'm glad I am in Florida. I used to actually work in Milwaukee and Chicago, and I tell you what, Summers, beautiful, nothing like it. Winters, oh God, I'm like, let me bow down to you if you are from that part of the country, because it is unbelievable. I'm an outdoor person. I like to be able to go do things outside. So I'm going to also point out a few of the things that is included. So you have this carpet, all your kitchen area and other wet areas are going to have this sort of tile, but they have upgraded because this is an older model. So they have kind of upgraded where you can get a plank tile, you can get an MVP. So it's an L-shaped kitchen. So you have the granite. Now they have 3 different colors. So it really depends upon what you get. And then this is the one of the cabinets that you get. This is a really nice cabinets with the outlines. As you can see, they used to do white. They're not doing that anymore. But one thing that I want to point out is that you have this on a soft close, plus you have the Lazy Susan built in for you in the price point. So this is something that you would have to pay extra. And on top of that, they will give you a refrigerator and blind. Now this is an older model that the builder has. It doesn't have the blind, but it does come with the blind. They also told me that the double doors that you see over here, you know, they're going to be French doors because they're still having some problems in terms of procuring these double doors. So they're going to either be sliders or they are going to be the French doors. So one of those. Let me also show you, you have a pantry space right over here. A little pantry, you do have a good cabinet space right there. It's a really nice starter home. So if you've been renting or if you've just retired, the kids have gone out and you just want to retire in a nice sunny place, then this could be something that may work and may not break the bank. So that is something to keep in mind. You have this nice little dining area, and I love that because you have a great room right there, and then you have a dining room, kind of a little adjacent, like a little kitchen nook or semi-private dining, but it's kind of out of the way. So this is something that I love. Let me go ahead and take you outside because I want to point out some things that I have seen this builder do, which I haven't seen other people do. So you do get the covered lanai, which a lot of builder will do. However, with this builder, they're going to screen it within that price point, which I have not seen anybody do that. And this is the first time. Actually, this is a new builder that we started covering in Ocala. And let me take you outside because I want to point out a couple of things to you. Now, this is a 1/4 acre of a lot. Now, they do have some lots that are 1/3, so that's where the price is going to be different. They built on scattered lots. So if you have land that you already have in Ocala, then they can build for you, and there are other builders that will also do. The other thing is that you see the tiles over here, which is actually an upgrade. So it's not going to have the tiles included in the price. They will just have the plain cemented pad over here, but that is something that you can ask for, and as long as they are not too much into the construction process, that's where it's going to be. So over here is you have your laundry space. So you do not get the washer and dryer over here. But one thing that I do want to point out when I take you to the garage is that you are going to have epoxy done on your garage floor. The color may be different, and you also get the garage door opener with the remotes. You do not have the washer and dryer, so I do want to point that out again because I know sometimes people want to be able to get all their appliances, and that does not happen all the time. So as I come out of the laundry, I'm going to pass through the great room because you have the secondary bedroom and the bathrooms over here. This is a true split floor plan where you have the master bedroom right on the other side of the house for more privacy, and then you have the other 2 rooms over here. So let me go ahead and take that. Now you can change the carpet as I mentioned before. So right over here is your secondary bathroom. You have the plexiglass. However, if you get that in the beginning stages, you can pay more and get tiles if that's what you want to do. Shower tub combination, but the good thing is that you get the granite undermount sink included in the price. And then you also have the tiles. Now the tiles are going to be similar to what you have outside, so you won't be able to mix and match. And the other thing that you also won't be able to do, to my understanding, is that you may not have a different color cabinets. Like some builders will allow you to have monotone, so you have like one different color in the kitchen, and then in the bathroom you have a different color cabinet. So that is something you won't be able to do. So this is one of the secondary bedrooms, and I usually go in the corner, but this is a pretty good sized bedroom with a nice window. And you also have the closet space right over here. Nothing extraordinary about that. You just have a standard closet space, and then right across from it you also have the linen closet, which I forgot to show you over here. So you have a linen closet, and then right over here is the other bedroom that I want to go on the corner to show you. So I always say this, guys, it shouldn't be the square footage that you should concentrate on. What you should really look for is, how does the house flow? Does the flow of the house work for you and your family? And I know a lot of people right now are waiting on the edge because they're thinking the rates are going to come down. I do agree, but they're not going to come down as aggressively as they have gone up. And when they do come down, there's a lot of people that are sitting on the fence. So the question you really need to ask yourself is, can you afford the payment right now? What incentives does the builder do? And do that, because when the rates go down, you can always refinance. So that is something to keep in mind, because if you keep on waiting and the rates come down, and a lot of people, like anytime it gets into the 5s, I can tell you it's going to be a crazy market again. Now, if you're waiting for 2 and 3, I'm afraid to break the news to you, it's going to be a very, very long time before we see that rate, or we may not see that rate at all. But if you are able to get into a house that you can afford easily, you can always refinance. This is something that I've always said, that you have your closet space over here with the split door, nothing extraordinary, just the standard size. And then I'm going to take you to the master bedroom, and I want to point a couple of things. Now, I have done another model with the builder where they have the master bedroom with the false ceiling, and it was a really nice height because of the false ceiling. That is not the case in this specific model. However, they have another model which is bigger in size that they do, and if that video is not out, it will be out soon. And I'm going to go in the corner, so pretty comfortable size, over here, so you can see good amount of space right there. You have a window overlooking your backyard, and the good thing about the backyard is that you have enough land that if you do decide to build a pool, as some people want to, guess what? You still will have some land to be able to take care of things. If you're into gardening, or if you have a 4-legged friend, that would still work. And then here's where you have the master bathroom, which is a walk-in shower over here with the tiles going all the way till the top. Now, if you build from scratch, make sure that you check out my video on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, because that's where I talk where you will get most value for your money, and what things you should do with the builder and what things you shouldn't do. You have the granite countertop over here with the same color cabinets, and you have the undermount sink. And then as I come out, this is where you have the master closet. Not very big, but then again, it's in proportionate to the square footage that this house has. So it's a comfortable, cozy, nice house for $265,000 all in. And if you want to spend few $1,000 to upgrade it, then that is something that you could do. I hope my videos bring in a lot of value, and if they do, please press that thumbs up button. We do also have Orlando Home Show in Espanol, where we cover the same homes in Spanish. And if you're not sure about the area, Orlando Living with D, that's where I talk about communities. I talk about a lot of things. Now, please do keep in mind, since they are independent lots, some of them will have city water and sewer, some of them may be septic and well, some of them could be city water but then septic. So this is something that we would have to just find out where they have the lots available. So those things keep in mind. And please remember, when you call us, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their sole job is to collect the information, connect you to the right agent, and when you do come down to look at properties, the agent is going to call you. They're going to do a Zoom call. They're going to show you the back end. So when they show you the property, they're showing you the properties that fits your criteria, that fits your budget, rather than showing you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 homes that doesn't fit your criteria or the budget in the first place. And I know this because buying a house is a very emotional thing. And once you fall in love with a house, and if we haven't done our work right, that house is going to take real estate space in your head, and it's going to be very difficult. So we want to make sure that we show you that you can afford based upon your pre-approval. We can show you that fits the budget, because we don't want to show you and have an emotional roller coaster, because buying a house is not an easy process. It is your house. So we want to make sure that we ask the right question to be able to assist you. I hope you do get a lot of value. Please make sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram and all the good stuff that we are now bringing to you. Until the next video, thank you for watching. We look forward to connect with you in 2024. Bye for now.